The mustard seed gives us an external vision of possibilities, but it also gives us an internal hope. Notice how Jesus said here in verse 32, he said, and this is smaller than all other seeds, but when it is full grown, it is larger than the garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and nest in its branches. This thing that you understand is really having no value. It's something that offers hope. It is something that is used by God to manifest His kingdom. And it gives us this hope as people, as individuals. It gives us this hope that the seemingly insignificant, that we not only matter, but we make a difference. That the seemingly insignificant, that it not only matters, but it makes a difference, and it contributes to the manifestation of the kingdom of God in today's world. See, that gives hope. Because I think most of us, our mentality is, our thinking is that God can't, who am I to think that God could use me? And I get that. I get that sentiment. We all have had that thought at some time. Well, who am I to fool myself into thinking that God could actually use me? And part of the problem is that you and I live in a very large culture. We live in a very loud culture. We live in a very bombastic culture. We live in a culture that is filled with volume. Everything is filled with volume, vitriol, hostility. Everybody speaks angrily. Everything is loud in our culture. And the mentality of the culture, the commercial effect upon our life is that everything that's bigger is better. I mean, I'm around athletes all the time. I mean, athletics has been my life. I mean, the mantra has always been, go big or go home. That's the culture. But the kingdom of God, listen, don't be duped by that. That may be the cultural reality, but don't be duped into that mindset and that kind of thinking when it comes to the things of God. The kingdom of God is not manifested in glass cathedrals. The kingdom of God is not manifested in converted sports arenas. The kingdom of God is manifested in the likes of you and in the likes of me. The seemingly insignificant. Something like a mustard seed. Not what Paul said. I mean, Paul would say to the church at Corinth that God has chosen what is weak to shame the strong, and what is foolish to shame the wise. Our hope, collectively as the church, the message of the gospel, our hope is not in the bigness of the world. Our hope is not in the grandiose. Grandiose has never done well for the kingdom of God. Big has never done well for the kingdom of God. Wealth has never done well for the kingdom of God. Everybody thinks Christianity pulled off a coup back when Constantine made Christianity the official state religion of the Roman Empire. And that is to our detriment to this day. Pope Innocent II, when he was once visited by Thomas Aquinas, the story is that when Aquinas walked in, Innocent had before him all the vestiges of wealth, all the appearances of wealth, gold, silver, money, coins, and he looked up at Aquinas and said, Aquinas, no longer can they say of the church, silver and gold have us none. Reported that Aquinas' response was, you're quite right, but no longer can the church say, take up your pallet and walk. The church has never done well in history in the grandiose. God has always done His best work. The kingdom of God has been most manifested in our times of smallness, in our time in appearances of weakness. The mustard seed comes as that reminder of our internal hope that God can use the likes of you and the likes of me to make the kingdom of God known to others around us.